My name is Derrol Moorhead. I'm the Executive Director of the Marketing Alliance, formerly the Business Marketing Association Colorado chapter. We just recently rebranded, actually, just this week, based on several things that were going on in the marketplace. So we're in the process of going out and telling our story. So as the Executive Director, I am charged with oversight of the entire organization, primarily the day-to-day operations, so the financials, membership, the CRM, the website, all those things kind of flow up to me or down from me, I guess, depending on how you want to look at it. And then I oversee probably 35 volunteers total in various roles that then help us produce our programming, update the website, write copy, all of those things that any kind of organization and an association needs to do to try and attract people that want to join. I think the biggest thing for me is the interaction with people. It's being at I've been at a national association, and you kind of lose that personal touch. You don't really talk to members very often. So here in Colorado, because we're local, I'm constantly getting to meet with marketers, people that are looking for work, people looking for companies, people looking to advance their careers. And so I get to meet with them and all of my volunteers, which I try to do pretty regularly. So that's really probably the best part is making making the association, the group, personal, kind of giving it a personal face, and that's kind of what I do. Because it's volunteers and not like a paid position, it's different. And so we have this conversation a lot because I've been a volunteer, and I know how volunteer ranks on the list of things that people do. There's family, there's work, there's life, and then there's your volunteer role. And so you have to learn to be patient, to prod when you need to, but most of all, I want it to be fun, because if it's not fun, you're not going to want to do it. So there's a way to make it fun and still get the work done, because I know how I rank on that list. I have to find other ways to encourage people, and a lot of people that you talk to that have been on the board will tell you that they've made some of their best friends by doing that. So I share that a lot. I also, when I meet with potential new members, we talk a lot about, you can join, you can pay your dues, you can come to an event, but you're not really going to get true value until you get involved. And so one of the best ways is to get involved in the committee, maybe an hour or two a month that we're asking from you, but bringing all of those marketing minds and melding them together to move us forward is what we try to do. And so that's kind of what the concept that I try to push for people to understand. So the biggest challenge we face in getting the word out is that, especially in Denver, it's a very diverse marketplace. Not a lot of big companies that are headquartered here. It's a lot of small, a lot of startup. I almost feel like the gig economy here is bigger than in other cities as well. I may not know that exactly for sure, but we see a lot of those people. So how do you reach all these people are in marketing, but they're not all going to one place to meet or to get their information. What all associations are facing now is that all this information is available, online and through various sources. So what is the advantage to joining? And so that's where we try to create community. That's something we've been working on for the last 2 or 3 years. I think that term's become a little bit trite, but community still fills the bill. Our new mission statement actually refers to tribe, which I think is actually probably more accurate. What can we do to create a gathering of people, of like-minded people, where you can meet with others that think like you, know your language, know your challenges. That's what we're trying to do. So we do that through a variety of ways, the primary one being local events around professional development and networking. Those are typically what is a big draw for people, for us. And so trying to tell that story about why it's so important, and then trying to amplify that for people is a real challenge, to get in a very busy world with a lot of distractions and a lot going on, to get them to commit to something. So we're doing things like podcasting. So we're starting to record our programming and we're going to share it out as a podcast. So if you can't make it and you're a member, you can still get the content. We're looking at video options. We're doing different ways to bring it back to you. And so those are the kind of the things that we're trying to do, but getting that word out still becomes a challenge. And I have really smart marketers on my team, and it's a challenge, in this crazy world we live in right now with all that's going on.